Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working Pip-Boy, but you better start talking.
Vault 81? You're still up and running?
Yeah. Pretty good observation there, genius. Now about that Pip-Boy.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
What's with the third degree?
It's called protocol. Think we just let anyone in here? Think again.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
Depends.
Fair enough. Fusion cores. 3, to be exact.
What do you need them for?
I'm no engineer, but I've been told we need them to help supplement our power generators. So if the task seems trivial to you, I assure you, it's
I already
very
have the
important to
fusion
us.
cores you need.
Really? Well then, I suppose I should say welcome. I'll be down to meet you at the end.
Come on, Gwen. My guys have been working doubles for weeks now. They need a break.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what you can.
Armor?
That's all I'm asking.
This is the
Fine,
first time
I'll
I've
see
ever
what I
seen
can
it.
do. But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
Why do you keep yourselves so isolated?
Why not? We have warm beds, clean clothes, a solid roof over our heads. Our food and water are radiation-free. We don't deal with the elements or raiders. We're safe here. And for some, that safety and stability is what counts.
Aren't you curious about the Commonwealth and what it has to offer?
Of course. But my duty is to these people and keeping them safe. We receive a few select traders often enough to stay well informed. That's why I like to use a give-and-take system. If outsiders are willing to help us, we're willing to help them. Speaking of, if you're ready, I can take those fusion cores from you.
How often do you end up trading with the outside?
More often than you may think. A couple of times a month, I'd say. It also helps us keep up with Commonwealth news. And the fusion cores? You do have them, don't you?
Here you go. I'm sure you'll put them to good use.
I won't, but Dr. Pensky certainly will. Now, I have work to do. Most everyone here is very friendly with Commonwealth visitors. Although that power armor may make a few people nervous.
Ma'am, what about her friend and the dog?
I'll allow it. Security is already extra mindful as it is. If she's lived this long in the Commonwealth, I'm sure she's chosen her friends wisely. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Excuse me.
Now that you made it in, we'll be keeping an eye on you. So do us all a favor and behave yourself.
Power armor? There's something you don't see every day. Don't say anything, but man, I'd love to be out there.
If you want to leave, why don't you just go?
Wish it was that easy. It's scary leaving the vault. And the Commonwealth? It's all so unpredictable.
It takes some preparation. I'd learn how to use a gun, and be ready to use it before I went out there.
I've never even touched a gun. Now, I can't even say if our security has seen any real combat, but with the hours we're working these days, I'm not even sure where I'd find the time to practice.
Why the long hours?
We're just making sure this roof over our heads doesn't cave in on us. They say it's all the moving parts that have us working round the clock these days. Structurally, I guess 81 is still pretty sound. Vault Tech sure knew what they were doing when they set these places up. Well, I don't want to keep you, and I gotta get back to work. Maybe I'll see you around.
Another outsider? What'd they let you in for?
What's with the attitude?
I don't trust outsiders. We didn't need your help before, we don't need it now. The Overseer never should have opened up the vault to your kind.
Wow, aren't you a ray of sunshine?
You think you're funny? That's exactly why outsiders don't belong here.
Low levels of radiation. Not bad, considering.
Ashes, where are you going? Ash! Damn it. Aaron's not going to like this.
Excuse me.
Everything's under control.
Erin. Her cat got loose in the Commonwealth.
Hi.
Don't make me regret letting you in here.
Hey lady, are you really from the Commonwealth?
Yeah. Why do you want to know?
I never met anybody from the Commonwealth before. I thought maybe you might want someone to show you around. Just 5 caps.
How did you know I was here?
Gran says I have a knack for finding stuff out that I'm not supposed to. Actually, she ain't my Gran. She's just Priscilla. But she acts like my Gran. When my mom and dad died, she took me in. Anyways, do you want me to show you around or not?
That's not necessary. I can find my own way around.
Oh, you're no fun.
I'm heading out. Don't wait up for me.
Again? But I need your help here.
See, Mom? Beauty does still exist in this world.
Haven't needed my help in years. Whatever it is, it can wait.
Oh, so Aaron and I can just wait? You're gone more than you're here. Whatever happened to loving husband and father?
Hey.
So, you're the new gal. I heard we let someone into the vault. How long do you plan on sticking around?
What do you want to know?
I'll ask the questions. I'm the one that lives here. I have a right to know.
That's none of your business.
Yeah? Well, screw you too. We can take care of ourselves here in 81. We don't need to be letting in every stray traveler that comes our way.
Hey, Holt.
If you need something, ask Alexis. I can't make heads or tails of her story.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up these days.
No time? Why not?
Ugh, where to begin? When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
I might be interested.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and...
Hey there.
You want a good meal, see Maria in the cafeteria.
Hey.
Anything I can get you today?
Do you run this place by yourself?
Well, there's my husband Holt, but once you need him, he's nowhere to be found. I swear the cat is more help than he is.
The cat? Right, I bet it takes care of all the chores around here.
I wish. But Ash is a sweet, faithful, and never runs off. Well, almost never. Enough about the cat. What do you have for me?
I'll think about it.
No problem.
Calvin's always looking for tools. I heard he'll pay caps if you got him.
I heard we had a trader in today.
Thanks, Horatio. I love it. I didn't think I'd ever make it in with the hours I've been working.
But you did, and now you look completely refreshed. Just remember, a couple months and you come back and see me again. Now, off with you. Get some rest.
No promises there, but I'll try.
It's been a while since someone from the Commonwealth last visited us.
There we go.
If you want a new look, stop by my salon sometime.
Hey.
You whipping up a new batch of pies today?
Hey.
Another new face in the vault, eh? What is it we're needing now, Missy?
Come again? What do you mean?
Well, Gwenny... Oops. I mean, the Overseer never lets anyone in unless we need something. I figured someone put in a request with her if we got a new face in the vault. Lord knows we could use some help around.
I gave some fusion cores to the Overseer.
Fusion cores? Huh. Must be for something high-tech. I was hoping for a crate of mute fruit myself. The people here, they're a bit overworked these days. Some blame the Overseer. But it ain't Gwenny's fault. Poor girl. Just landed the right position at the wrong time.
What's going on? Why are people so overworked?
Well, you live in the same place for 200 years. Time just takes its toll. Until the Overseer opened the vault to the traders, we were just slapping on one band-aid after the next. Now we're just scrambling to keep old 81 together.
It's not easy being a leader.
Truer words were never spoke. I wouldn't want her job in a million years. Well, I best be getting back to it. Don't want the old lady on me again. 62 years old and still fiery as ever.
Those pies are going to be for Calvin and his group.
Hello, Mark.
Wonder when
knows they
Prissy's
could use
next
a treat
crop
right
is due.
now.
Sure could use some fresh veggies. Hey,
You
try
must be
telling
that
there
new
and
traveler
breaking the
Gwen
girl's
maybe.
heart.
It's always
Realized
nice
my
to see
wife
a new
was so
face around
cold-blooded.
here.
Who's Gwen?
Oh, Gwen's the Overseer, but I could never get used to calling her that. I've known that girl since she was in diapers. If you need any food for the road, or just feeling hungry, you let me know. Our menu isn't quite as exotic as the Commonwealth, but it'll do in a pinch.
Do you run this place?
Heavens no, I'd be a wreck. My husband, Mark, he helps me, though mostly with the tasting.
Is it hard work feeding everyone here?
It used to be easier. Back when I was young, we had more supplies than we could count. Why, my mother taught me some recipes that had ingredients that... well, I doubt you could find them anywhere anymore. Since we started trading, we managed well enough, but the variety... let's just say it's more than a bit lacking.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Never. Can you imagine? Born and raised right here in Vault 81. It was easier back then, you know. Supplies were high, and the dangers outside were both severe and unknown. Poor Gwen didn't know what she was getting into when she accepted the role of Overseer.
How is Gwen doing as the Overseer?
It weighs on her, I can tell. We need help from the Commonwealth, but a few people, they don't care for it. Not to mention the state of the vault. Upkeep's got people working round the clock these days. Even me. If people are going to be up all night working, they'll need a good meal to keep them going.
Let's see.
Selection isn't...
She's looking pretty bad in there.
If you're hungry, Maria can rustle you up some chow.
Welcome, welcome. I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples, even just a blood sample?
Why do you need...
It's for my research. The people of Vault 81 have been genetically isolated from the Commonwealth for many generations. I'm trying to determine what the genetic variation is between the two populations.
Sure. You can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood. This'll only take a sec. There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
Dr. Forsyth?
If you get sick or injured, go to Rachel first. She'll call me if it's worth my effort.
That's it. Excuse me, Rachel.
You're that wanderer from the Commonwealth. I'm Rachel. I assist Dr. Forsyth with his medical duties. Are you sick or injured?
Actually, I need some...
Great. Let's take a look.
Your Pip-Boy ever act up on you? Mine's been glitchy lately.
Hello, Horatio.
After living in the vault, I can't imagine trying to make a living back out there in the Commonwealth.
Wouldn't give for some real time off.
Well, hello.
Excuse me, ma'am? Have you seen my cat?
I think he's left the vault. I saw him run by me when I got here.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back. Please. No one else would set foot outside for him.
Where do you think he may have gone?
Not far. He'd be terrified. I'm sure if there's anywhere nearby to hide, You'll find him.
Hey, I'll find...
Thank you! His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Ugh, what I wouldn't give for just one evening of solitude. I don't understand why Holt insists on being useless. He could run that depot blindfolded.
Hi, Austin.
Someday, I'm gonna check out the Commonwealth. If my Gran lets me.
You should stop by the lab in the morning and take a look at the new crops.
Oh, you got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Is it boring here in the vault?
No, I love teaching.
Really?
But it's not the same as fighting. Would you mind talking to my class about life in the Commonwealth?
I suppose I could tell them a few.
I won't let them take up too much of your time.
Hey, Katie.
Would you like to tell the students one of your stories now?
I'd be glad.
Wonderful. The kids are so excited. Children, we have a guest today who is going to tell us stories about the Commonwealth.
Did you ever fight a Deathclaw?
How do you know about Deathclaws?
I hear stuff. Gran heard something about them from a Commonwealth guy.
Deathclaws are very dangerous. Huh. It was a tough fight.
How did you beat it?
Raiders surrounded the museum where my friend Preston was holed up. I had to kill them all with my bare hands.
Just your bare hands? Really?
Preston showed me where to find some power armor I could fix.
Power armor! Wow.
I wasn't ready when the Deathclaw crawled out. Good thing I had that power armor.
That sounds scary.
Preston and I kept shooting until it was dead.
I bet that took lots of bullets.
Thank you so much for that story. Children, say thank you.
Thank you.
And we have a thank you gift for you. Here.
Huh?
I'll be damned if that whole duct isn't gonna need replacing.
Hi.
Hey, outsider. Do me a favor. If my good-for-nothing brother asks you for Jet, tell him to buzz off.
Who's your brother?
His name's Bobby, and he's my poor excuse for a twin, so you can get a good idea of what he looks like. Look, he's a junkie, but he's getting careless. If he gets caught, we're both in trouble. And as much as I'd like to leave this canned paradise, that's not how I want to go.
If he's addicted, you should try to help him get clean.
Don't think I haven't tried. I locked him in his room for a week. It wasn't 2 days before he was using again. Now I admit, I've got my own share of the blame here. Bobby gets his chems from me, and I keep him on a short leash. But not anymore. I'm cutting off his useless ass.
Why would you feed his habit?
He's my brother, and he's overworked. I give him a little Jet, and he perks up. He seems happy, I feel better. Done. Now that it's getting out of control, it's another story. He wants to put me at risk, he gets cut off.
Good. That's the first step to helping your brother.
Should have done it a long time ago. But things ain't easy around here.
Hey, the outsider. You lost? No trading going on down here.
I'm not lost.
Oh, well, welcome to the generator room, I guess. Oh, and hey, if you got any jet on you, I may be willing to take it off your hands. Say 75 caps?
Who's it for? You?
Me, myself, and I. Don't worry, I'm not into selling. That's my sister's thing.
I'm not a dealer. I don't sell drugs.
Hey, forget I asked. Seriously. And if you could keep this little conversation under wraps, I'd appreciate it. Just don't let Tina know. She'd be all over my ass.
Maybe after this, Bobby will finally listen to me and we'll both get the hell out of here.
I heard outsiders were dangerous. You really need that many weapons?
Hi, Bobby.
People need to leave me alone. I'm just trying to relax.
Hey, Tina.
Don't forget what I said. If he gets me in trouble, he'll never hear the end of it.
Please direct any maintenance requests to Mr. DeLuca. They will be handled in the order they were received.
Staying pretty busy these days?
Quite so. Mr. DeLuca has made it his life's work to occupy my time. Not only do I specialize in reactor maintenance, but now I am trained in doing his laundry, fetching libations, and generally picking up after him.
Does he help out with any of...
If memory serves, the last bit of work he performed was when Mr. Whitaker forced him to clean up the supply room. He was also quite vocal about his distaste for the job.
I'm in.
You're still here?
Seeds. I need more seeds.
Katie Pinn is the teacher here in 81. You should stop by her class. She's big on learning from outsiders.
Hey there.
Careful, outsider.
Excuse me, Overseer?
Take time to look around. You'll have the full run of the place.
I'm through.
If you haven't already, you should stop by the classroom. Katie would love to have you speak to her students.
You want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll hook you up.
Need to check the water pumps again. The water smells funny.
Miss Jade, you'll be unstoppable in that.
Ashes, go home. Aaron misses you.
Austin got
Hey,
himself
sweetie.
bit by a mole rat. So now they got us cooped up in here to watch
Thanks,
Aaron.
ma'am.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I'm so glad he's safe. Ashes! Bad kitty. I was so worried about you. And I bet Mom's gonna make me give you a bath.
Hi.
Looking for something? I have more stuff than I know what to do with.
I don't like it either.
I'll think about it.
Most of this stuff.
Welcome back. Nice to see the Commonwealth hasn't gotten you yet.
You have to do something, Jacob.
I'm running the test as fast as I can, Priscilla. I can't treat Austin until I know what he's infected with.
Dr. Forsyth.
Not now, Bobby. And you, stranger, will have to wait your turn. We have an emergency here. Austin got bitten by a mole rat. Isn't that enough, Jacob? There can't be that many mole rat diseases or toxins.
Rachel is examining the mole rat. Hopefully she'll find something. But these aren't ordinary mole rats. Who knows what kind of diseases they are carrying? Because he's just a child, it's affecting him more severely.
Dr. Forsyth, please. I think I found something that might help Austin.
Bobby!
Hold on, Priscilla. What is it, Bobby?
Well, you know that door Austin found? He found it because of me. I keep my private things in there. He saw me get them.
You mean your chems?
Get to the point, Bobby. What did you find in that place?
It's like a whole extra vault in there, but half ruined and caved in. There was this terminal there. So I started poking around in it. There were some notes and stuff about using mole rats to grow viruses. But they also said that they used them to make vaccines and treatments.
A secret vault. Good Lord, I've never heard of such a thing.
Bobby, you're a genius. A junkie genius. There might be a cure for whatever Austin got from that mole rat somewhere in that place. You there. How would you like to do Vault 81 a favor and possibly save my boy's life?
What do you need me to do?
Save my boy.
What? What's in this secret?
Your guess is as good as mine. From what Bobby says, it might be a medical research facility. At least I hope so. It may be Austin's only chance. Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret stash. There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to Dr. Forsyth. And for Austin's sake, please hurry.
Follow me.
Excuse me, Dr. Forsyth?
Careful of the mole rats down there. If they infected Austin, they could infect you as well.
Rachel.
Anything the matter? I've always got time for an examination.
Do you get along?
No. The people of the...
Yeah.
If that's all.
What?
Without that cure, Austin will certainly die.
Hey, Bobby.
Come on. Let's go. What's taking so long?
Hi, Bobby. Sweet.
Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed. All is right there.
Nice. There we go.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
I'm sure this whole thing is overblown, and Austin will be running around tomorrow.
Overblown or not, we have to do what we can for Austin. I just don't know what I can do.
Neither do I, Priscilla.
Why him? He's just a boy.
He's going to be just fine. You'll see.
Don't you think about anyone other than yourself? Your daughter could get sick like Austin, and you're whining about spending time with your family?
I have things to do. We don't have to hide away in here.
You're so busy, Halt. You have so much to do. Please, explain to Erin why your needs are more important than her safety.
Just never mind.
Idiot.
Up hostile life signs.
sure every resident remains under stringent medical observation.
Understood. But overseer.
No buts. This is for the good of the Vault. We can't risk this pathogen spreading, Dr. Forsyth.
Yes, overseer.
How is Austin doing?
Not good. The infection has progressed quite rapidly. We need a way to stop it from spreading.
Let's hope that outsider pulls through and gets us secure.
That's it.
stranger. Are you Vault-Tec security? I've waited so very patiently for you to arrive.
Yes.
Superb! I placed an emergency call so long ago. I was beginning to think something dreadful must have happened. I am pleased to report I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mole rat hosts. Then a single broad-spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
Why can't you just leave?
I require verbal or written authorization. Actually, any Vault-Tec employee, even you, could authorize me. You must be Vault-Tec, or you couldn't possibly be here.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given up all hope of leaving here. I'll open the door for you.
There we go.
Since you are a Vault-Tec representative, I entrust you with the broad-spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath, please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only one dose left, and I can no longer make any more. If that is all, I am most eager to leave. That is correct. There used to be more, but they all expired. Sadly, the organic compounds necessary to make more have all deteriorated.
You can go.
Freedom! Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out. We must consult the professors at the university. They could provide many answers.
Someday, I'll make it out there.
That Mr.
Hey
Handy
there.
of yours looks 10 times
Seriously?
better than old Rusty.
You found it.
How?
He's been unconscious since shortly after you left.
Here. Take the cure and use it on the boy.
Only one dose? I hope this works. If it doesn't, there won't be anything to analyze to try again. Let's hope this works.
I heard you had returned.
Hello, Dr. Forsyth.
Be quick and find that cure.
Where am I?
You're in the clinic. You were really sick, Austin. Our visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Excuse me, Dr. Forsyth?
Gee, thanks, man.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that?
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For my part, I'd like to give you this syringe. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
She's not the only one. The whole vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. A place you can call your own. It's in the main hall, on the left as you get off the elevator. Once again, thank you.
After this, you'd think Bobby DeLuca would have reached out for help.
Starving.
Excuse me, Overseer?
I hope you enjoy your accommodations. I wanted to say thank you again for what you did for Austin. You've opened a lot of eyes around here, including my own. I had no idea of the dangers Vault Tech had hidden away so close to home. I can't believe so many died just behind our walls.
What do you know about...
I'm afraid not much. I've spent my entire life being thankful for the Vault, for the walls that protected us over 2 centuries. But not once have I had contact with them.
If Vault Tech had lived to go through with their plan, this place...
I don't doubt that one bit. I hate to think of what they had planned for us. But on the good side, you made a real impression on our anti-Commonwealth people. They're realizing outsiders really can be trusted, and do more good than just providing resources. You'll always be welcome here, and I hope you make a habit of visiting. Having a trusted outsider would help serve as a reminder that the Commonwealth isn't something to fear and avoid.
Overseer.
The people here will never forget what you did for Austin.
Excuse me, Dr. Forsyth?
Without your help, Austin would be dead. Thank you.
If there's a use to that, I'll eat my hat.
Rachel.
Anything I can do for you? Medically speaking, of course.
Patch me up.
Tell me your symptoms. Glad to hear it.
Right? No. We're done.
Off you go then.
I have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My entire life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
After the bombs, the Commonwealth is a little lacking in the science department.
But surely there is still men of learning out there, and if nothing else, there is data. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, madame, can you take me with you?
Come along, then.
Excellent. We must embark at once.
Hello, Mark.
Heard you were down in that secret vault tech area. Can't believe we had a whole colony of mole rats living right next door.
Welcome back. Nice to see the Commonwealth hasn't gotten you yet.
Mom says it's too dangerous to play outside.
Hey, Bobby.
Thank God you saved Austin. It would have been all my fault.
Excuse me, Maria?
Oh, good to see that little boy up and about again. Heard you really made an impression on the vault, too. So what can I get for our new hero?
Let's see what...
I wish I could...
Right?
Thank God Ashes